Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another exciting game of Deaths of Athazar, the card game, the fastest growing card game in the Middle East. And this game is between Jassir Mofleh and Hazim Mohammad. These two players are new to the game. Uh, I introduced them to the game maybe 2 weeks ago, and at first they were a little reluctant to play, but then I told them that it only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, so they went ahead and played. And and as I was shortening the game, I decided to play the five finger game, which is basically each player is dealt 5 cards instead of 7, just to give them a feel of how to play the game. So each player was dealt 5 cards instead of 7, and I explained the rules to them of pass, play, and deal. And as we can see, Hazim Mohammad got 2 sailors, a brawler, the powerful princess card, and the assassin. And Jassir has the 2 warriors, a brawler, merchant, and assassin. So we went ahead and started off with the pass. They pretty much did what was expected. Most people, when they start playing Deaths of Athazar, they always try to pass with the lowest card, which is in his case, in Josh's case, was the brawler, in Hazim's case was the sailor. So they went ahead and exchanged sailor for brawler. And Hazim decided to take a full advantage of the princess by going ahead and using the princess as a magician, killing off 2 brawlers with 1 swoop. And Jassir saw that Hazim had 2 cards, and he went ahead and took full advantage of the merchant, forcing him to swap hands with Hazim, and um, giving him the advantage of getting down to 2 cards to Hazim's 4. All right, and then we went ahead and did the deal phase. Jassir gets a wise man, Hazim gets another sailor. They do the swap sailor for wise man, and on the play, Hazim decides to take the warrior to kill another warrior, and Jassir answers by having the assassin kill the sailor. All right, now at this point, Jassir had 1 card left, and he thought he was on the verge of winning. But we're going to see how in Deaths of Athazar, it doesn't necessarily matter if you have 1 card left. It all depends on how you play and the luck of the draw. Okay, so on the deal phase, Hazim gets the renegade, and Jassir gets the warrior. Now, of course, looking at this hand, you expect Jassir to pass the sailor, and Hazim passed the sailor for sailor. Basically, each player not getting an advantage, but on the pass, Hazim decides to pass the wise man instead of the sailor. And this was a good move for Hazim because even though he didn't know that that Jassir had a 15 warrior, a wise man is very difficult to kill. Very hard for the chances of getting a card that can kill a wise man is very slim. Because only maybe 2 cards can kill off the wise man. That would be the assassin and the warrior 20. All right, so Hazim plays his hand. He takes the renegade, kills off the sailor. Renegade kills odd number. And because Jassir has the 15 warrior has to kill a card less than 15, not equal to. So he was pretty much stuck with this warrior and wise man, and decided to went ahead and skip his turn. Then on the deal phase, Hazim gets archer, Jassir gets the brawler. And then they swap brawler for archer. Not quite sure why Hazim decided to pass the archer. Archer is a pretty good card, but I guess he felt like because the archer kills even numbers and none of his cards were even though he had an assassin which can kill any card, he just figures that it really doesn't matter at this point whether he passes the archer or the sailor. All right. So on the play, he takes the brawler, killing off the sailor. I guess and of course his strategy is to leave that sailor because on the deal phase, he'll get an extra card if Jassir can find a way to stop him by feeding him another card. But Hazim is basically trying to keep one card because he knows that when he gets an extra card on the deal, and when they do the pass, no matter what is passed to him, he can kill it with the assassin. Right? So Jassir responds to Hazim with Warrior killing the archer and leaving each man with one card. Now remember, even though we're watching this video, we can see what is in Hazim and Jassir's hand, but the two players can't see what's going on in their hand. All right, this is just we can see their hand just for commentary purposes. All right, so during the deal, Jassir gets a brawler and Hazim gets the magician. All right? And of course, if you got a magician and an assassin, the smart thing to do is go ahead and pass the magician because the magician kills pairs, and since he only has 2 cards left, the possibility of getting a pair for the magician to kill is very slim at this point. So he went ahead and traded magician for brawler. And Jassir goes first this round. He sees that he has nothing, so he decides to take advantage of the wise man. He plays the wise man and was able to get another card from the deck, hoping that he would get something better that would probably get rid of the magician and the brawler. But what he did not realize is that, again, Hazim has that powerful assassin card which kills any number in his hand, and he did so by killing the brawler and winning the game. And because this was their first time playing the game, they actually liked the 5-figure game. Because it was so fast and quick, it was done within 5 minutes, they decided to play again. And because they decided to play again, they played 2 more other games, and I stepped in to play with a 3-player game. And this is basically the story of how I earned 2 new fans of the card game Deaths of Athazar. And if you want to play Deaths of Athazar, just go to doacardgame.com. You can get a deck from the website. And if you would like to see any more videos, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. And I will see you next time.